Alright guys, this is just gonna be a Season 3 guide for Kazuya. I'm gonna waste time here. Before I even get into his interview and playstyle, I'm just gonna go over the Season 3 changes really quick. So the first thing is manual Devil transformation. So here, kinda there's a bug with this. Fix an issue in which the timing at which rage is consumed differed from the timing at which the Devil transformation took place. Okay. So basically, so if you did this and you got interrupted, it would consume rage, but you wouldn't get the Devil form, which is not good. It's great that they changed this, so no matter what, if you get that whole, even if you just press the button, you're gonna get Devil no matter what, even if you get interrupted. Next thing is his rage drive. So his rage drive now does less damage on the second part. The second part used to do 18, so it would do in total, what is it, 63 damage, which was a little over the top. Which, yeah, that's enough to fine with, it's alright. And then down forward 2, decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits or is blocked. So essentially, on block, this move is easier to punish, which is good. Well, it's not good for him, but it's definitely a better. But there was definitely times where it'd be hard to punish this move. Then on hit, it also gets you closer. So this is also a buff as well as a nerf. So on hit, you would they'd be knocked back a little like that, and especially at ranges like this, you couldn't really do anything. But now you can do pretty much whatever you want. You can go into more pressure, wave dash, down back forward, do whatever you want. Even at this range, you can get a forward for it. Okay, this one. Okay, scroll. Forward, decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. So forward, that's his. This is main lockdown move for pressure. Plus 4 on block. Forces crouch. Can't really do anything if you get hit by it. Extremely good move. And they did the same change in season 2. So now mid screen just doing this is a lot better now. Down 4-2 is still guaranteed. Okay, down 1 to change the damage from 18 to 20, so that's good. Oh, wait, take off rage actually. This is a low move. A lot of Kazuya players didn't use a lot. It seemed almost useless. And decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move is blocked. So that means it's easier to punish on block. Actually, don't know. Yeah, it's a lot easier to punish on block now. Let's see, minus 14 low. So there's some characters who can launch that. And then increase the range of the attack. So now this move will hit from a lot farther ranges than before. Let's go about right there. Seems to be good. And this move is also, you know, a counter hit launcher. Okay, down back 2. Decrease the move's tracking. This is small nerf. Tracking on this move wasn't really that good to begin with. You could actually step it pretty easily. Oh, actually no. Tracking's still pretty decent. Actually, I'm putting on the lock. That's probably why. No? Dang, is it still good? Sidewalk. Okay, you can sidewalk it. Alright, that's definitely a nerf. I don't know how it was in season 2, but what's a move? Nope. Yeah, that's definitely a huge nerf. That doesn't really matter though, since most people only use it for Oki after a tech roll. Okay, down back 3, increase the range of the attack. Okay, so same buff with down 1+2. Doesn't really change it too much. It does have has a decent range now, but it's still same low damage low. It's 0 on hit. Okay, back to 4, sped up timing, which second hit can be blocked after the first hit lands by 5 frames. Change the input window from 30 to 24 frames. Okay, basically what that means is you can no longer hit confirm back to 1. That's basically what that means. It's not possible anymore. You cannot delay this all the way and hit confirm. That's because he's a new move, back to 1. He's a mid mix up to it now. So if they're blocking, they can duck the high, or they can block the mid, which is fine. No one really did that too much. Actually, no one really ducks the move anyway. And using this move out of nowhere isn't really that good either. Okay, I'll go with the new move. Okay, so the move back 2 forwards is decreases your screw other than down for 1-4. It changes his combos a lot. Now you can get 3 electrics for good damage. That's just a normal BMP. Before you do something like this, I mess it up. Oh, this is a normal combo. You get around 65, which is that's for a normal combo. Now you can get 72 average, which is really good. Okay, now back 4, change the attack startup from 19 to 17 frames. So back move, this is main tracking move other than down forward 2, which it's a safe high tracking move. It has a good, like a really good amount of range, so it's decent as a keep out move as well. It's extremely plus on block, gives it a free mix up, and now it's 2 frames faster. You know, it'll catch a lot more people stepping. It's actually a really good move now. Before it seemed really sluggish, and not many people used it as the tracking move. And also, still counter hit launches. Forward 2, decrease the distance between the character and the opponent when the move hits. So this is this move. You can back roll, if I'm right. Yeah, you can back roll and increase the distance, but if they don't, that should be guaranteed. I don't think there's much you can do with that on the ground for just that long. Yeah, you cannot do that. They're on stand up too. They don't back roll, it's guaranteed. Okay, that's a good change. Crouch dash 2, Wind God Fist. This now does 3 less damage. Used to do 23, now does 20. This basically rewards the Kazuya players who can do electrics. It also changes combos that if you mess with electric, it will do less damage. So if you look, that does 20, 23. So like, if you're one of those people who just do this, yeah, it's gonna hurt you a lot. Okay, that's all the season 3 changes. I'm gonna cut it and go into another section. Okay, I'm gonna just do a short overview of them. Alright, so first I'm gonna go over things good about him. He's extremely good punishment in terms of block punishment, with punishment, all that stuff. So block punishment, 10 frames, gets knocked down. And he has all that stuff. 11 frames, wall splat, high damage, all that stuff. And the ability to launch at 14 frames, which isn't normal. Most characters only launch at 15. With the electric, this is a 14 frame launcher, and then you can do it at 13 frames. But I'm gonna go with that later. And then another thing, he has an extremely good Okizeme. Main thing is forward 4. It tracks good, hits grounded, high damage, all that stuff. Basically, the opponent does stuff, forward, like, and you use 4 anything. Like off his combo enders, right here, just like that. They have to get up and take that. If they tech roll, it's gonna be blocked. Has plenty of setups. And then with Okizeme comes with his main offense. He has extremely good 50-50. So like if they're just tech rolling over and over, they're just gonna eat a ton of 50-50s, and the health bar will be deleted basically. That's the main good thing about him. He's got extremely good Okizeme, extremely good punishment, especially with punishment on his electric. You can do it from, you know, all the way over here. And the second thing is combo damage. Combo damage is extremely high. Now in season 3. Actually, alright, let me just do this one first. This is just his basic BMB, 72 damage. That's what you're really going to be getting around this point. 70 plus damage on every combo. That's off a 14 frame launcher. What else? Oh, his combo enders give off extremely good Okizeme as well. So this right here, 72, gets good Oki, just like that. Extremely good. Now his cons, extremely, very execution based. The electric. This is something you have to practice a lot and get a hold of, right? It's this Kazuya relies on this move so much. This is the main point of his offense, his punishment, you know, all that stuff. You know, knowing like stepping all that, and backdash, you can do it. You're gonna need to know how to use it. Other Mishimas you can get away with not practicing it. Like even I mess up sometimes, but that's the part. And the second thing is he needs extremely good fundamentals to play. You need to have a really good backdash, really good movement, really good knowledge of the game. You have good character matchups, knowing when to duck, knowing when to punish, like knowing which punish to use. You use 13 frame, 10 frame, you launch it, all that stuff. And what else? Oh, his pokes are not very good. He does not have very good pokes, mainly mid pokes. So like he doesn't have a 13 frame, a good 13 frame mid poke, you know, generic -1, 13 frame, you know, all that stuff. Doesn't have one of those. It's 15 frames. What else? He doesn't have good panic moves, so he doesn't have a lot of evasiveness. So if you're getting what do you call it? If you're getting rushed down by a character, it's very limited in his options what he can do. So you can like the only thing he really has is a punishable counter move, or a very slightly evasive move that will counter launch as well. So I think that's sort of most things, pros and cons. That's something about it. Next is going up his punishment. So now I'm gonna go over his punishment. Right. So first thing, 10 frames. He has 1-1-2. This is an extremely good classic Mishima 1-2. 25 damage, knockdown, 10 frame, and gives extremely good Oki, which is good for Kazuya since he has a really good 50-50 mix-up game. So you can do 1-1-2, go in, do whatever you want. And alternatively, you can do 1-2-2. Just 27 damage. It's leaves him standing and it gives +7. So you have a lot of room to do what you want. You can go with low. You pretty much get a free mix off this as well. Press buttons. You know, any mid's gonna catch him. So you have 1-1-2, knockdown, low Oki, 1-2-2, standing gives you plus frames, free mix. And then at 11 frames, he has back 1-2, which is a 33 damage knockdown. Oki isn't that good; seems to recover faster. But the main thing about this is that at 11 frames, he gets a wall splatting mid, which is extremely good. I mean, you can get really good damage for an 11 frame punish. So it's the main punisher for stuff like generic hop kicks, launchers, mainly -13 moves. That's what you're gonna do this on. And next up is 12 frames. So 12 frames standing, he has 2-2, which it's more damage than back 1-2, and leaves him standing, gives you +6. So it's just like 1-2-2. Gives you free mix, extremely high damage, a lot of stuff to work with. And then he has 1+2, which is a knockdown, 12 frame mid. Generic for a punish, you wouldn't really use this. It'd be better just to do back 1-2, even at the wall. I guess for 12 frame. Now 13 frame. This is where he gets his first launch, but not conventional. I'm just gonna graze over it. He gets perfect electrical and Godfist. 13 frames, 13 frame launcher. Like, get it right, like that. I'm just gonna go over it. I'll go over that later. Let me just do this real quick. And 14 frames, you know, classic. You know, 13 frames, perfect electric. 14 frames, electrical and Godfist, normal electric. This is main launcher. Mainly used to launch minus 15 moves. You're gonna need to learn how to launch with a minus 15. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be getting that much damage. You're not gonna be able to use this punishment to its full potential. And then 15 frames. So if you want an easy mode 15 frame punish, you're starting out down forward 1-2. 31 damage, 2 hits, guarantees forward 4 for 48 damage. Maybe a stomp. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, so this down forward 1-2 to forward 4, 48 damage. Then alternatively, you know, wall. If you want easy punish, down forward 1-4, wall splats. Same thing. Natural combo, wall splats. And you can do whatever you want there. Also in the open, it gives a spin status, a spin animation. It's plus 17, so you get a mix if you want. Essentially a free mix, you can do what you want. And then what else? For crouch punishment. Okay. So 10 frames, you know, generic, down 1, down jab, 5 damage, plus 6. Stuff like Brian's mock kick or Heihachi's hell sweeps, stuff like that. And 11 frames. He has wall standing 4, 13 damage, plus 8, pretty generic. Actually, let's put below damage. Or you can do plus 8. You can get a lot towards this. You get a free mix. That's and then he has an extension for it while staying 4-4. It's 29 damage. So, but the bad part about it is it's minus 4 on hit. So you generally only use this when you're gonna kill the opponent. Because if you do, you basically give up your turn, and if you try to stay in the offensive after this, you're gonna get punished for it. So you have 13 damage plus 8, you know, do whatever you want, or you have 29 damage, give up your turn. So only way you use this is when you want to kill your opponent. So 13 frames. This is next here. He has wall standing 1-2, twin pistons. He gets a launch off 13 frames, which is one of the good things really good about Kazuya. You can do whatever, get a full combo here, or you can do. Okay, I'm not gonna go over that, but never mind. Then 14 frames, Kazuya can electric from crouch as a misstep, which I'll go over that later. And then for 16 frames, so this is used for like stagger lows or power lows that you block, is wall standing 2. This is a very high damage. It's also a risky move to use. It's minus 18 if they block it, but on minus 16 moves, you get punished with this. It's very powerful. You get extremely high damage off it. I just demonstrate it. That was your old combo. Okay, extremely high damage. That's 70 right there. It's not even optimal at all. I think that goes over all of his punishment. Next, I'm gonna go over his main pokes. Jesus. Okay, now I'm gonna go over his main pokes. Okay, so first thing, jab strings. Standing 1, typical generic standing 1. Plus 1 on block, plus 8 on hit. Do whatever. 1-1 and 1-2. These are the same. 10 frames, minus 1, plus 8 as well. So those are just his jabs, are pretty generic, nothing really about him. Now you can check your opponent at these ranges. He does have dash jabs. Control the offensive one. And then now 2 is mid pokes. So mid pokes are one of the things that aren't bad about Kazuya. It does not have very good mid pokes. Can't really pressure with them. Can't really do too much with them. So it means down forward 1. It's instead of 13 frames, it's 15 frames. And by itself, it's not good either. It's -7, which means you can't really do too much afterwards. You don't have a lot of room. You're probably gonna get counter hit if you try and press things. But he does have extensions to him, so like he can both of them are natural combos. His down forward 1-4 is when you'll probably see the most that Kazuya players use. It's a -4 safe, safe extension, but it is a high, so you can duck it. Does not jail and block. And it's also on hits +17, gives you a free mix. A lot of people like to block low, thinking Kazuya will do a hell sweep. And then you just do a mid, or you can just do whatever. And then there's a mix to it, so you have a high ender, and you have the mid that knocks down. And it's the same thing, guaranteed 4-4 after down forward 1-2. That's the only mix to it. So the thing is, in down forward 1-2, it leaves the opponent when blocked. Hold up. It leaves the opponent in crouched. So when they block it, they can get a 13 frame ball standing punishment. It's -13. So definitely do not do this against characters against a 13 frame launcher, like Kazuya. Don't do this against Kazuya, Josie, Eddie, Akuma, all those characters. Do not do it against them. Extremely unsafe. Actually, it's unsafe against most characters with good 13 frame punishes anyway. Stuff like Paul is only use this if you notice your opponent actively trying to duck the high here. And that's the main thing about that string. Okay, second mid poke, back 2. It's 14 frames, and even worse on block at -8. It has pretty decent range. It's not even that much better than down forward 1, but it's still pretty decent. And it sort of crutches a little bit in the starting animation. Might evade a jab, that's all. But he does have a lot of extensions to it. So, I forgot to say, it's -8 on block, +8 on hit, +4, -8 on block, +4 on hit. Doesn't really give you too much. But now, in his multiple extensions to make his back forward 2, it's a natural combo, cannot be hit confirmed though, but extremely delayable. And it's also high, safe high, can be ducked just like down forward 1-4. And he also has a mid option to mix it up with. Down forward 2-1. Not necessarily too good. It's just it's generally safer just to do down forward or what am I saying? Back 2 forces. Most people will not duck this. It's pretty hard to react to. But the back 2-1, this move if blocked, it's -14. It's -14, and some characters can launch that just like Kazuya. I forgot to mention this is +8, gives you good mix-up potential. This will knock down on hit if they decide to try and duck that. And then if they do this, and here's also extension to back 2-4 as that last hit. So if they try to press the advantage after back 2-4, they will get caught by this last hit. It's a mid knockdown move. Demonstrate it. Nope. It's punchable on blocks, -14, just like back 2-1. And will not grant you too much. I generally went straight out of using it outside people who like to press buttons on this a lot. That's his back 2 string. Now his down forward 3 string. Click on this. Down forward 3. So these are 18 frames. 18 frame mid poke. It actually gives you really good plus frames on hit. Even though it's on block, it's -7. Can't really do too much, but the extensions. So down forward 3 itself is +9 on hit. You have a lot of room to do what you want here. You can do that. You can do whatever you want. And then there's extension, which can be hit delayed a lot and hit confirmed. Down forward 1-2. This is on block, it's -11, but there's no one's gonna block it since you're just gonna hit confirm it. and has the same animation as the down forward 1. That little animation. So it's same frames +7 on the hit, which is extremely good. Gives you another good mix. And here's another extension, which is down forward 1 or down forward 3, 2, 1. That last part is extremely punishable. It's -18. You can launch it. It knocks down a normal hit, and you'd really only use it against people who try. If you do that second move, since the second move is -11, so they'll try and punish it, and then they'll get hit by that move. Which that move on counter hit has a special animation and stuns the opponent for about 24 frames, like that. And you can run up and get an electric, get extremely good damage, which is extremely hard to do. So easy, you just do like a forward 3 there. That's a combo. It's +24, and you can get a launch there. Then that's that string, and then we have this 13 frame, which is down forward 4. Terrible as a move. It's only +2 on hit, so you don't have a lot to work with. You can probably jab afterwards, that's all. Maybe you can step and try and do something. But the worst thing is that on block, it is -9. So if they block it, you're stuck there. You can't do anything. So try and step, you'll get blown up. Try and press a button, you'll get blown up. Best thing you can do is just hold back. Now there is an extension to it, which can be delayed, down forward 4, but it's launch punishable on block, which is terrible. It's only 13 frame mid poke, not good at all. Only really use just to make sure your opponent's not pressing buttons. It's like do that, do that. It's safe at -9, but it gives up everything. Now, what's even better is While Standing 4. While Standing 4 and Down Forward 4 are two different moves, and the difference is that in their frame data. So While Standing 4 is only -3 on block, so you recover a lot faster. You can do pretty much what you want after this move. You actually have room to step. You can backdash, maybe throw a jab. And then on hit, it's +8. So yeah, so you can do a lot with this move, like crouch dashing into it, just to access it quickly. And those are his main mid pokes. Now, what is this? Okay, there's a move that a lot of Kazuya players don't really do. Is 3-1 string. This string right here, only really seen in like combos for like extensions, but it's actually pretty decent. It's 13 frame, high. It's -1 on block, so gives you some room to do something. You can maybe jab. So if they don't jab, they can't do anything. It's completely natural combo. +7 on hit. You get a free mix here. Oh, and you have 3-1-4. 3-1-4 is that last part of the string, delayable by a lot. You can delay it a good amount of time, and it also counter hit launches. So you can figure out whatever combo you want to do. What else? Also, the whole string is safe. It's only -6 on block. So if you just throw it out, you're good. And on hit, that last one on the hit is +8. So if it somehow doesn't counter hit, you get 8 frames. Do what you want. Now, on to one of Kazuya's best moves, forward 4. This move is his main lockdown move. It's +4 on block, +5 on hit, forces crouch. So basically, you do this move, opponent can't do anything. So forward 4, electrical launch, down forward 2, guaranteed counter hit, down forward 1 is guaranteed as well. Actually, no, down forward 1's not guaranteed, but still mid throw out. This down forward 1. It gives you a lot of space for this. You need a lot of stuff to work with this move. +4, +4, into pretty much whatever you want. And if they're pressing buttons, just counter hit them. They're not gonna be able to do anything. What else? 4-4-3. Okay, so it's a good move just to throw out there. You know, it's a safe mid. It's also a mix as well. So if a lot of people like the Kazuya, it's just 4-4-3. It's -3, forces crouch on. I'll just show it. Too slow. Forces crouch on block. So a lot of people don't know that, and so even though it's -3, going for a counter hit move after this is completely fine. Some people will try to challenge it with moves from standing, and they'll get what they don't want, and they'll get counter hit. And also, like I said, it launches on normal hit, and get whatever combo you want. Same thing with 4-4-3. Here's another safe mid just to throw out. He's got 4-4-4. It's a great mid, has good tracking, but I don't think it's homing. So it's safe, -9 on block. I think it has some knockback. Nah, it has a little knockback. It's -9. On hit, it's +5. So you get a good amount of frames to work with. Completely safe mid, and also it counter hit launches. Oh, I messed that up. And counter hit launches. Counter hit launches. I'm just gonna do easy combo. Okay, I'm just garbage. Easy combo, right there. Okay, and that's his main. Actually, I'll probably just stick these in with the main pokes. So his lows. After you have all of those, a lot of good mids to work with. But even though they're a little slow, they're pretty sluggish. They all give a lot of good plus frames. What's the main low? So we have down 4, you know, just a generic down low, generic low poke. -13, -2 on hit, 7 damage. Basically just use to chip down your opponent. You don't get anything off it. You don't get any frames. It's just you want to do chip damage. Just trying to chip them down. And that's another chip load, down back 3. This is -12. Also minus on hit, so you can't really press your offensive, just like down 4. But both these moves it puts you into crouch. But it's not really used to push the offensive, since they're both minus on hit. Down back 3 being -1, down 4 being -2. And then now his main low, extremely good low. Actually, go over this. Down back 3. So since it's -1, you can do wall swing 4 afterwards. It'll beat most things, unless they jab or do an 11 frame. But most jabs and 11 frames are highs. So what you can do is full crouch 3+4, or down 4 3+4. That'll crush highs and that'll catch them out. So it's essentially a mix between a slower move that high crushes or a fast 11 frame mid. So if they try and do a mid, you can do while 74. If they treat you highs, you can do this. You can do full crush down 4 3+4, which is actually a pretty good move for crushing. Okay, now back to the other lows. Down back 4. His main low, lockdown low. Down back 4, stature kick. Extremely good low. Wow, 18 damage, +4 on hit, gives you really good frames to work with. You can do down 4-2 here, it's guaranteed. I'll trade with jabs, it's 14 frames. Get a free counter hit. It's extremely good. So my 13 frame moves, you can do down 4-2, down 4-3, or down 4-4. You can do down 4-3 afterwards. Down 4-4, and it's completely unavailable. It cannot do anything unless they do a power crush or rage art. And then you can do if they try and press any buttons. So if they try and jab, that'll hit them. If they jab, 14 frame moves will trade, and that is good for Kazuya. Down 4-2 since he'll cover faster if it trades. And then his next up, the Buffalo in season 3, down 1+2. This is actually a really good low now. Has higher damage than down back 4 now. Used to be the same damage. You can cancel it for a mix-up if you hold. I think you hold down. No, hold down back to cancel it. So you down 1 plus 2, and slide into down back. And then you can mix it. And then also got the range buff, obviously from this far away, extremely good. And same thing, counter launches. And then his main low, classic low, for his offense, is his house sweep. 33 damage. Rotation's crouch dash 4-1. You know, knocks down, gives good OP, you know it. Now next, I'll go over his. I'll cut this one and go into situational moves. Okay, next section, I'm gonna very quickly go over his situational moves. So moves you would in certain situations. So first thing, electrical EWGF, electrical god fist. Is not just a move you throw out, as now in Tech 7 it's changed from other Tekkens. On whiff, this move's a lot worse on a whiff. It's very easy to whiff punish. It's also very easy to duck and punish also. So it's very situational. You should only use this move for punishment, stuff like that, or maybe or pressure. Only times you'd ever use this move is, you know, they whip something, try and punish it, or you're trying to make some pressure on with you know, this +5 move. And I have a whole section for the electrical god fist, so I'll go over it more. Now 442. This move is his main long range block punisher. This move had a change in season 3. Keeps them faster, or keeps them closer on hit if they don't back roll. This move is it's 13 frames, minus 11 high. Can be ducked, but it's extremely fast. No one really does it. It's mainly used for long range punishments, so like Heihachi's 442 or the Bears, long range stuff like that. I probably should have chose them when doing it, but that's alright. So like 442, you would usually do this, but actually it's 13 frames and you can actually get a punish. Though it's really hard to do. It's better just to go on the advantage, because a lot of the time you'll mess this up and they'll just block the high, or not block, they'll duck the high and punish it. Since punishing minus 15 moves with this is kind of hard, to buffer in that forward. And next thing is 4-3, very long range mid. You don't really use that much. It's minus 13, but it's safe to knock back on block. If I can get him to block it like that. Like at max range, you're more likely not gonna be punished unless like Gigas or something else. On hit, it's plus 25, or not plus 25, plus 5. But you can't really use those frames too much. It's like near the wall. On counter hit, it gives you this unique animation, which you can pick up with like wall staying 4, I think. But I don't even know how to do it. Yeah, you can pick up with electric, pick up a wall staying 4, and probably get a combo, but I don't know how it works. And then 4-2. This is Kazuya's power crush. His only power crush that he has. It's 20 frames startup, takes 20 frames, and the power crush starts on the 8th frame. It's minus 12, not minus 13, so it's better than most of them, and knocks down on normal hit, and wall splats out the wall. Pretty decent move. If I can just do this combo. Never mind. A good setup for this move is for after crouch dash 3. You block that. You have just the frame advantage to, if they press anything, they're gonna absorb the hit. The hit's gonna be absorbed, and they get wall splat. It's the perfect frame advantage. That's just a flow chart you see a lot at the wall. That's the only time you'd really ever use this move is after this at the wall. Alright, next move. Back 1+2. There you go. This is his only move on Kazuya that you can call really evasive. Not really that evasive anyway, he just moves back a little bit. But it has the same properties as down 4-2, and it launches or counter hits in the same way. It's -12, so it's pretty punishable. On hit, it's +5. You can make do with that if it does hit. You can counter hit, get a combo. See if I can do this real quick. I probably can't. Cause I don't practice. Yeah, I don't practice that one. But you can just get a pretty normal combo on this. And you just do what you want. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna skip that. Back 3 on this move. It's 0 natural combo, 0 block, +6 on hit. You don't really use it. It's really bad range. Like you can only really use this up close. And it has 2 extensions: back 3-1, 4-1, which is a low then a mid, and it has back 3-1, 4-3, which is a low then a low. These strings are really only used when you're like chipping out the opponent, and you just want to get some damage just to kill them off really fast. I mean, the only thing that's decent is this. It's 0, so you can check them. They don't jab. That's the only thing about that move. Yeah. Overall, it's not really that good. The mid is punishable at -14. The low is punishable at -13. So the characters can launch the low, and then the mid -14. They get the punish on that. Just do this right. The patient in the mid knocks down. The low keeps him standing. Yeah. Back 4. Okay. This move. Because Kazuya's main tracking keep out move. It's extremely good. Buffed in Season 3, 17 frame. Tracks. It's like +17 on hit. Get a free mix, do what you want. So much space to do whatever. Also, counter hit launches. And you can do whatever you want. I'm just messing up. Extremely good. Main tracking move. And next is back 1+4. It's unblockable. There are very little situations where you'd actually use this move. Only time it's at the wall. But his unblockable is extremely fast, and during the whole animation he crushes highs. So if they see it and try and jab to challenge it, they're gonna get hit by this. And it also wall splats. I'm really just messing up that combo. And then you can hold. I think you hold 1+4. It extends it, and it'll do more damage. And you can do, whatever you want. I got port 3. Okay. I'll go over setups for the unblockable later. Up 4-3 is a safe low crushing mid. It's -9, knocks down on normal hit. Actually decent for a wave dash mix up. So if you notice your opponent is doing low, doing some flow chart, doing lows, you want a safe low crush, just do this. Pretty good, 25 damage on normal hit. At the wall, also wall splats. Yeah, and you can get pretty good damage off as well. Also, it's also part of the mix. It's wall infinite. I'll go over that later. Next thing, sidestep 3. I'm not sure if I have the right frame data for this, but it seems to be safe at -7, and it gives you this. It gives you like a small stun sort of. Gives you a little mini combo. You can do something like that into a mix, or if you just want max damage. Oh wow. Okay. What? I guess it doesn't work on sidestep left or something. Yeah, okay. Well, max damage for that is just 54. You can't really get too much off that. Sorry, but it's a good, decent, safe mid launcher. It's slightly evasive since it comes from a sidestep. Here's sidestep move. Okay, oh, okay. Down forward 1 forward 2. This is only really used as a what? Oh yeah, okay. I don't remember that being natural. But it's essentially it's the other mid mix up to this move. And it's generally only used like in combos. Like you want wall carry. Okay. Well, wall carry, that's max wall carry, but you really only use this against people with 13 frame launchers. So if you want to have a mid mix up, but you don't want to get launched. So I mean, it's only minus 12, so you can't get launched, and they'll get still a decent punishment, but you're not getting launched for it. And it's still the other mix up to the high. And that's all the situational moves. Next, I'll go over Electric and Godfist. Okay, this next move, Electric Wind Godfist. So I'm going to dedicate a whole section to, because that's just how important this move is to Kazuya. So the input for it is forward, neutral, down, down forward 2. I messed it up. it should look just like that. Forward is be a frame of neutral, down, and slide in the down forward 2. So it's crouch dash 2 basically. So if you do a crouch dash, press 2, you get Wind Godfist. You know, it's not almost useless. It's minus 10, so it's jab punishable. In season 3 does less damage than electric. But if you so it's basically what that is. But if you make it so that down forward there and the 2 happen on the same frame, you get the electric. And this improves the move in insane amount. So it goes from minus 10 on block to plus 5. Let me just demonstrate it. So here you see nothing, no knockback. You're really sluggish. Electric. Oh, okay. Electric. Plus 5. You recovered a lot faster. Just about to make sure I can do it. And that's how you get that. It's a lot better, and you're gonna want to be able to hit this every time, at least consistently, a decent rate, because you're gonna mess this up a lot. But you want to get that move down. You want to know how to do that move. You want to know how to do it on command, so you don't accidentally get less damage for a punish, or you get down forward 2 or down 2 accidentally when you're trying to punish something. Extremely important move. Now, like I said, there are multiple types of electrics. I will link down a Man 3 video demonstrating all of them, but also I'll go over them here. So the first one is Wind Godfist. No, it's Crouch Dash 2. Like I said, it's terrible. Minus 10. Not like too many situations you'd use this move. We have a second version, which is the normal electric. The normal 14 frame launcher gets what you want, plus 5. The only difference is just hitting it on hitting the down forward and 2 on that same frame. Then the next one, and I have to do this again. Dash Electric Wind Godfist. So basically, all it is just the electric coming from out of a dash. So you dash, and then you just add an extra forward. So usually the input would be that. Forward, neutral, down, down, forward, 2. Here you'd see forward, forward, neutral, down, 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 forward, 2. Essentially what this does, just gives it extra range. Oh my god. Oh, it's so bad. Like that. You can dash in this move, do it from longer ranges. And that goes to the next one, deep dash electric gouges. So deep dash, but you hold that forward. You hold that forward until the very end of the dash. So it would look something like this. Like that. So instead of like a quick dash in electric, like that, you get an extremely long dash, and then you can do an electric out of it. Now basically, you can pretty much do this move from running as well, yeah, because of this deep dash. You can pretty much do the move from running. All you need is that frame of neutral, and that down, down forward 2. Jeez. Okay, the next one. So after deep dash, which gives you already insane range for your punishment, your electrics, all that. I mean, that's just a good way to practice this. Just putting it on guard all, just doing it over and over again. Obviously, you always want to practice both sides. Like that. And then the next one, probably one of the most important ones, wave dash electrical guidance, doing it out of a wave dash. So knowing how to wave dash is key for Kazuya for his offense and for his mix-ups. You're gonna want to know how to wave dash. Again, I'll link my MSP video, which is pretty detailed on how to practice it, how to do it. But essentially, you just want to, since you're doing crouch dash inputs, if you do it right, you can get, oh my god, you can do it out of a wave dash. Should look like that. And if like you're like this far away, just like from that far away, just that fast, you're already in your opponent's face. Electric. So whiffing Kazuya, even at a range like this, still pretty dangerous. Like over here, you're just throwing out moves. He can just do this, like boom, boom, like that. You really want to get a feel for how far the crouch dash goes, so you know like the perfect spacing to do like that, like crouch dash, crouch dash, crouch dash to an electric. So I can just get it. Same thing with the deep dashes, just put them on guard all. You just keep on doing it over and over. Same thing for this side. Was what I would say if I could actually do it on the left side. Oh my god. Yeah, okay, that's why I don't play on the left side. And then the last thing, perfect electric wind god fist. So this is this is a normal electric. Okay, so notice how the normal electric has, that's the input for it. 4 neutral, down, down, 4, 2. But the thing is, because Kazuya has something called a Miststep, which allows him to do alternate inputs for his crouch dash. So essentially, he has 2 different inputs he can do for this. His forward neutral, down forward 2. Which should look like that. Nope. Oh, okay. It looked like this. Like that. If I could just, oh my god. I just need it. I can only do it on the left side. Not a good example of how I'm doing this. And the input should look like that. This is how I typically do it from the left side. Is I go for this perfect electric input. I'm messing up a lot, but you know, you get it. It's forward neutral, down, down, forward 2. That's actually really annoying me. And the second input, as I did right there, is forward, down, down, forward 2. So I'm on this side. So you skip the neutral, go straight from forward to down. So it's extremely fast. Extremely fast input. Like that. So he can do the electric with the neutral and the down input, which is normal electric, or he can do it without the down input, or without the neutral input, like that, or he can do it without the down input. like that. So there's two different ways. And the thing is, the good thing about the two perfect electric alternate inputs is that they come out a frame faster. So this electric, and this electric both come out 1 frame faster than the normal electric. Which normal electric is 14 frames. Seems I can't even get that. 14 frames. Perfect electrics are 13 frames. So that's Kazuya's 13 frame launcher. There's 2 different inputs for it. And then I guess I'll go over this since it ties into the perfect electric. As it's 13 frames, and also something you know is that down forward 2 launches on counter hit. I should turn counter hit on. Down forward 2 launches on counter hit. You can do a combo. And you can do season 1 combo if you want. Back 2 as well. Both counter. The thing is about these 2 moves is that with this combo stun, there are the first 13 frames they are technically standing, which I'll demonstrate like that. Instead of falling to the ground for a combo, they stay standing. Same thing with 1+2 here. Notice how he's still standing. If I wait a little bit, he stops like that. Same thing with this right here. 1+2 standing. Down forward 4 still standing. So there's standing frames within these. So something that just so happens to be 13 frames. Perfect electric. So what you can do is do counter hit down forward 2 to a perfect electric and get a full launch. Which this technique is extremely hard to do. I should probably demonstrate what it shouldn't look like first. So what it shouldn't look like is that. You get a low launch, and in Season 3 now you can get a decent combo. But what it should look like... Oh, a little bit. Oh, they just did it. Is that it should launch a lot higher in the air, and you'll get a full combo off it. And I'll show it's a lot better than doing a normal combo like this, because damage difference is beyond ridiculous. Like that's just 68. Perfect electric, you would get, just do the normal BMB. That was 97, and I missed an electric as well. So you get what I mean. 98 normally. So that, and same thing, same properties with back 1+2. These moves are both the same. You can get in a perfect electric. I don't practice back 1+2 one, so it's I don't really use this move too much. But it is possible to get perfect electric off this, like that. And that goes for, that's the electric section. I'll cut it and go to his counter hit moves. Over on to counter hit moves. So his main counter hit move Kazuya has is down forward 2. This is a 14 frame mid homing counter move. It tracks both ways. It's mid, it's homing, it's 14 frames. Like I said in the previous class, there's a crumple stun, has 13 frames of standing, so you can do perfect electric and get a full launch. Like, just get it. Okay, I showed him my section, no matter. So you can get a normal combo. I use like some old Season 1 combo if you did. It gives off pretty good damage. Like, this is 60 without even the ender. I'll just do the new combo. See, it's 75. 75 just for the BMB. Good damage. Now the same exact properties, same move, back +2, counter hit launches, crumple stun, 13 frames of standing. So you can do the same exact combo as you for this. Actually, I don't think you need a sidestep for this actually. Yeah, you can do the same combo. Good damage. Back 4. This is his homing move for long range. It's counter hit. It screws, and you can get sort of a hard combo there with electrics, like that. And then what else? Forward 4. This move on counter hit knocks down, guaranteed stomp, or guaranteed forward 4 for 41 damage. Do this, that. It's 48. Or if it I don't get the actual numbers. 44. So it's pretty much the same damage. Then we have, of course, Magic 4. His is like Jin's. Gives that sort of stun, but doesn't have the range. It's not homing. So do the same thing for this, just same combo. It's good, high damage. 70 damage. Then you have that one string I showed, 3, 1, 4. Elastic counter hits. I don't know what kind of combo you get off of it. I think you just do this. Oh yeah, readjust this. Actually, let me figure something out. Yeah, you gotta do down forward 1, 4. Season 2 combo. Okay, then we have down 1 + 2. This is at low, got increased range. Now counter hit, you can just like, some stupid off a key charge in this range. Boom, look at that. Make some sort of combo. 60 to plus damage. Really good move. And down back 4. This doesn't launch, but counter hit. Normally it's +4. Normal hit. Counter hit +17. Pretty much do whatever you want. Nothing combos, but you get a really good mix. And it's awful low. That. So, maybe I'll press something. Do that. Yeah. And I think this will be pretty. If I can't think of any more. Okay, cut it off a little bit there. This here is me going over Miststep and Wavedash. So Miststep is this type of movement that Kazuya has that other Mishimas don't have. You do it by doing forward then neutral. He sort of does sort of a sidestep. It's nothing different than normal sidestep. It's literally the same. Like if you look, they look exactly the same as normal sidestep. But that's not the more important thing. As an evasive move, it doesn't really work. It's just something he has. But what he can do is when with Miststep, he gets access to crouch dash moves. So if you do during the Miststep, you just do down forward, he gets a crouch dash. And that means we can do crouch dash moves from here. Like so. And the important thing about doing it from Miststep is that the crouch dash moves come out a frame earlier. So that's what makes down forward 2 perfect electric possible. Perfect electric is an electric coming out at 13 frames. That's only due to Miststep. If you do it really fast, it looks like that. And then going slowly, you can even see the sidestep come out. It's like other moves. You can do Hell Sweep just with down forward. You don't need to skip that down input from a normal crouch dash. Like everything comes out a frame earlier. So this is 13 frames. This would be 15. And these don't matter. Who cares about these? Alright, so I'll just miss that. So now Wavedash. Wavedash is when you link multiple crouch dashes together. A crouch dash is forward, forward neutral, down forward. So together it looks like that. That's what it looks like. And when you link multiple together, is when you just do it over and over again. really fast, it looks like that. So the reason this is possible is because when you do that down forward, going to neutral, there will always be, it'll always go back to that forward before it goes to neutral again. So you can just do this. So it'll be like a dash. So that last forward in the crouch dash counts as the first forward for the crouch cancel. Like that. So when you don't do the last forward, you're getting misstep. When you do, you get a crouch cancel. And that second, the crouch cancel, that is also the first forward in the crouch dash input. So like this forward, the last forward here is the first one for a dash to get a dash cancel or a crouch for a crouch cancel. And that second dash for the crouch cancel is also the first dash for the next crouch dash. So when it's like that, you can link these together. And then you can go at whatever speed you want. You can do it really slow, like a normal speed, or like a really fast speed. And you can do whatever you want. And this, what's important about the wave dash is that it is his main part of Kazuya's offense. So the main part of Kazuya's offense is his 50-50 mix-up game. And the main two things about it is Hell Sweep, which is crouch dash 4-1, and then forward 4-3. So when same thing with like that last forward being used for the crouch cancel, when you do that second forward, it's the same as a forward 4 input. So you just press forward 3 after this, and you get forward 4-3. So when you're in interface, you're mixing them. You either guess low, Hell Sweep, or mid, launcher. And you can see how bad this can get. So essentially, low, they duck, they eat mids, and this just makes his offense ridiculous, as your opponent just has to be guessing constantly over and over. And if you want, you can add in, not go at all like that. So you can add in highs to it, like electric, and stuff like that. So I'll go over all of his moves that are mainly used in wave dash mix-ups. So I'll start with the highs. So for electric one, got this. You want to keep momentum, keep on going. They press a button, they're gonna get launched. And like, so if you're like wave dashing their face a lot, pressure them, they won't press a button. When you think they're gonna press a button, that's when you do electric. That's when you're gonna try and launch them. So when you do launch them, because they're trying to challenge the wave dash, they're gonna be discouraged. They're gonna try and not challenge it, like okay, I'll block the mix-up. Also, another thing with all this stuff, I'll go over there. I'll go this first. So for highs, electric, and then his other high, which is his he has a crouch dash throw, which I'll display it so it's easier to figure out. Right here, Gates of Hell. So during crouch dash, if you just hold at down forward, press 1+2, you'll get that. It's a really good throw. 1+2 break, really hard to react to, since it only has 13 frames attack instead of 20. And looks like it does 40 damage. It's pretty good. So you use highs, electric, grab. And to do this grab, you have to do at least 2 crouch dashes. You cannot do it off 1 crouch dash, or it won't work. You have to do at least 2. Jeez. I need to switch a little bit. This map's a little bright. Hold up. Okay. Now, let me just get rid of that real quick. Okay. And his mids. So his mids from crouch dash. All the useful ones. So his main one, forward 4-3. It's a -3 safe mid launcher. Decent combo damage. You know. This is the main. So the main 2 you'll be using is the Hell Sweep and 4-4-3. If you want, You can mix it, electric, all that. That's what we have so far. So 4-4-3 already went over main mid. Then we also have 4-4-4. This is to make up for how linear 4-4-3 is. So if I set them to sidewalk, not that, set them to sidewalk, 4-4-3 can be stepped really easy, extremely easily. This is also the main way to get out of most of his crouch dash mix-ups. It's just a step. Electric, you can step it. 4-4-3, you can just step it. Wait, hell sweep, you can just sidewalk it. Everything about it, you can just step, which I'll go over how to beat that later. But the main thing, if you don't want them stepping too much, because 4-4-4 you can still step, but it does track a little bit to his left. You have to have the timing just right. But it's a safe mid, -9, gives good plus frames on hit, also counter and launches. I realized I need to go over this in my Counterhits section. I don't know how I missed that. Yeah, I didn't go over this in my Counterhits section. And that's why it was so short. But it counter and launches. Yeah, do you want. Then down by 2, another safe mid. Safe mid, it is -9 as well. Has the same properties as down forward 1-2. What am I doing? Down forward 1-2, where it gives that sort of knockdown. You get that free 4-4-2. So it's 37 damage. Yeah, 37 damage. And it forces the opponent to crouch just like down forward 1-2. Which I will show. But it is safe. It's not -13, it's -9. So it can never be punished. What else? Wall setting 4. So wave dashing, wall setting 4. You want generally safe mid. You don't want to take too many risks. You have this. -3 gives you some space. You can just do what you want. You can step. Maybe throw it down for 2. Why not? And there's decent plus frames on hit. Then you have the main mid. So notice how I said you can just sidewalk all the options to the left, which is because it's bad side. Normally to beat this, you keep on crouch dashing to do that. But if they start timing you right, you figure out the timing of when you do it. One thing you can do is change up your timing of your mixes. So stuff like that. Well, that didn't work, but electric is the one where if you do it multiple times, you'll catch them. But all the other moves, those will be beaten even if you adjust. 4-4-3 or 4-4-4 and electric. It seems if you adjust, they will hit. But if you don't want to, go for that extra crouch dash, then you want more reward. If they step, you can do instant while standing 2. Like that. Basically the input is crouch dash, go straight into crouch, and do while standing 2. There, when he's not sidewalking, I'll show it. Should look like that. Just like that. This is extremely risky. It's -18 on block, but for opponents that like to step your mix-up, it's extremely good using against. So this will make them stop stepping, so they'll try and block it and launch punish this. Then you can start, actually applying the mix without the worry of getting stepped. You can do all these moves that you could do before. You just couldn't. Okay, so there's down forward 2, and then obviously you can, so you do the same thing, do down forward 1. Generally safe, gives good plus frames. Actually, how was I doing that? Jeez. Alright, it seems you cannot go straight in down forward 2. You have to go from. You can't have a neutral. So you have to do that forward. Or you can just sidestep. That makes it easier. wave dashing, down forward 1. Another, full crouch down 3+4. I probably should have went over this a little more. Full crouch down 3+4. It's this move Kazuya has. It crushes highs, it's mid, and gives a guaranteed 4/4 on hit for 41 damage. Yes, 41. So it's a really good mix during crouch dash. It crushes highs. It is punishable where it puts them in crouch and -11, so they can also make 4 punish it. But most people don't know how to do that. And you usually only be punished in that slightly higher rates. And then it's probably his best mid is Rage Drive. Since it comes from a crouch dash, it's crouch dash 1+4. It's probably his best mid. You know, wave dashing, low, or eat a 60 or 57 now. 57 Rage Drive, then into Devil Form. You know, so when you're in Rage, a lot of people are gonna be looking out for this, and you'll be hitting a lot of hell sweeps. They're not gonna want to duck because they don't want to get hit by this. And even if they do block it, it's +7 on block, so you can do whatever you want afterwards. Okay, that goes for all the mids. Just to go over it again: 4/4-3, 4/4-4, down back 2, wall standing 4, wall standing 2, down forward 1, full crouch down 3+4, down forward, full crouch down forward 3+4, and the rage trap. Okay. Now lows. This is what you would mix up all these mids with that he has. The main one is the hell sweep. This is what you're going to be doing a lot to people who don't want to duck. If you notice it's not ducking, start doing this a lot, because it is such a good low. Not 36, it's 33 damage for that rage. 33 damage, good Oki, and if you put him on tech row like most people would do, notice? Right into another mix. If I do it right. No, they just be doing this over and over again. You know. This is basically what his offense is. Just mix. That's all it is. Just 50-50s. You want to mix them up really good so you want to get never guess. So low, you just do the low. If you think they're going to try and step it while standing 2. I think they're going to press buttons, do an electric. If they're going to block low, do any mid. Pretty easy going. Now, if you want to keep it safe with the lows, you can go with crouch dash down back 4. So like if they're expecting to block a low and they try and launch punish, down back 4 is -12, so you cannot launch punish it. So instead of doing hell sweep, it's -26. You get into down back 4. If they do block it and think you're gonna do a hell sweep, they're gonna try and launch punish it and probably not work, and you'll punish them for it. So like, let me I can't really do an example of it. But another thing, you can also do crouch dash down back 3, same concept. If they think you're gonna do a more punishable low, try and launch punish, is you down back 3. And it's pretty safe. I think it's -13, but down back 4 is probably the better option here. Better frames, safer. This one just has decent more range. Never mind, that's more range. And this way, this puts you in crouch, just the only difference. Okay, just an overview a little bit. So main highs, electric, pressing buttons, lows, hell sweep, and if you want to keep it safe, down back 4, mids 4/4-3 if they're stepping while standing 2, or you can do down 4-2 if you think it's stepping. I want to make it easier on you, but you can do while standing 2, also wave dash multiple times to readjust if you're gonna step, or to put more pressure on them. Like, the main thing you want to do is to change the timing of your mixes. So say you do this, and then right after that they block. I mean, you can actually do this. Caution guard. So this is plus 17, right? Think you're gonna do a hell sweep, you're gonna block it. But if you change up your timing, like that, they'll probably stop blocking. This king doesn't want to. Just like that. Change up your timing on your mixes. That is the most important thing. Because then they'll be more encouraged to press buttons, catch them with an electric, and you just keep on switching it up. Mess up. You know, do a mid. Maybe you want to do a low, but you want to change it up. They realize you're doing it late, so they're gonna press buttons afterwards, and they're gonna eat an electric. So his wave dash is the most important part of his offense. You need to have a good wave dash. You know how to cancel into crouch, know how to do a electric from crouch, how to do dash, the forward inputs from wave dash. You need to know how to do all this. Okay, I think that's everything for wave dash. I'm gonna cut it and go into his rage. Next up is Kazuya's rage. So his rage drive, I'll show it. His rage art, very generic. Same thing, just mid, -20. Very punishable, not special. Now his rage drive. Rage drive comes from crouch dash, like I've said, in the wave dash section. Crouch dash 1+4. If you just do that, you get that. It's 45 damage. It's really only used in combos. So you do like an electric, do it, whatever, or 2 electrics, or maybe even 3. I don't think you can do it right now. It's pretty tight, but it's possible. I mess up there. But it's mainly only used in combos. You get decent damage off it. But if you do rage drive and hold up forward after, it transitions into Kazuya's devil form, which is the important thing, which I'll go after this section. So you go into his devil form, and his devil form is one of the most dangerous things about him. It's ridiculously good, but I'm not gonna go over it now. I'll do the section right after this. But that wall splats. But that's how you. It's the main way of getting into devil form is doing it from here. I mean, if you don't even want to if you just really want devil form, and you don't want to do a normal combo, just do that. You know, typical. The thing about this move right here, there's a little trick. So like at the wall. So notice how here, I should just go to the wall. So if I just do this, do that, yeah, that seems pretty good. 75 damage? That's pretty good. Actually, wait, that wall spot's not good to be on. Boom, alright, just do that. 60 damage, it's pretty decent. But it's just a little trick to it. Oh, okay. Nope. There you go. Notice how they did 20 extra damage? Because when you hit this rage drive at the very end of a wall splat, so like when he's just about to go on the ground, the damage comes unscaled, and you get extra damage. And you notice the difference if I just do this, and that, 60. But if I wait a little bit, I messed up. 68. Notice how he was barely just about to fall on the ground. 20 extra damage, and it's unscaled no matter how big the combo is. So like I'll just show you how much damage you can get off of it. ridiculous amount. All you need to do is get to the wall. So if I can just hit this once. Oh my god. And I messed it up. Just like that. 143. That seems a little ridiculous. And you just have to time that right. So that's that rage drive. Everything there. So we can turn any wall combo into ridiculous amount of damage. All you gotta do is just hit the wall. And then his other is a second sort of rage thing. Just turn off counter hit. We have right here, Devil Transformation. So this is if you don't want to go through the trouble of actually hitting it, or hard finding an opening, you can just do this. So like, do a punish, you want to go into Devil. Now this is pretty useful as if you want to get a Devil quickly, maybe you're trying to gamble that they might block the rage drive here, so and you really want Devil form, you just do that. It's just up back 1+2, and in practice you can turn back doing the same thing. And doing this will instantly take up rage, so your rage will be gone after you do that. And then I will go after Devil form literally right after this. I'm about to cut it off. Oh, I forgot to explain. The up back 1+2. It does have knockback, so on hit it will do some damage. Okay, let me just record. It'll absorb hits, and it has a rage art like power crush where it'll even take throws or lows. It'll eat those. So if I play him, goes through throws. Oh, that was the wrong one. Goes through throws. If I do a low, actually, it's not what I wanted, but I'll test it anyway. We'll knock him back. Let's do low. Absorbs lows. As a power crush, arm move. Or a rage art power crush. And it'll eat every hit no matter what. Okay, well that's that. I'm gonna cut it off and then go to Devil form. Now after rage done, you have Devil form. So Devil form, basically if you go on lose list, you'll see commands during Devil transformation. It gets all these moves, which I'll just do this to make it easier on me. So you can do go to Devil with that, or go to Devil with that. I said I'm just saying the last section. So after you do it, I'm turning rage off since you don't have rage when you do it. Actually, I'll have to do that again. I want to be at the beginning. Okay, so I'll just go through all the moves he has. So here we have the lasers. 1+2. They're high, really steppable. You wouldn't really use these at all. Devil Blaster. Flies into the air, then does the lasers. Not really useful, you never really want to use the lasers. Here you can do the same thing, +4. Not useful at all. Now this is his first decent move. Elkit. 4+2, safe mid launcher. Really good, oh my god. Really good for whiff punishing. That far away. You can do the back 2-1 to pick up. Get nice little combo there. Now, okay, I'm just gonna go on. So Twin Pistons. Think, oh, he's already got Twin Pistons. You guys, the Noble Twin Pistons, he had in old games. Easy 15 frame launcher. You get a pretty decent combo off this. Just like that. Air Inferno, these are just air lasers. Devil Fist, this is like Yoshimitsu's move. Get that sort of animation. You really wouldn't use these moves that much. Yeah, doesn't even work on combos. That you might use, but I guess. Air Inferno, up lasers, go for that. Heaven's Door. Okay, this is Devil's move. He gets that grab move, Thunder God Fist. He goes into the air for a good amount of damage. And you can also do that same thing from Hell Sweep. So if you do the Hell Sweep command, so Crash Dash 4-1, then during it, you do the Heaven's Door motion, or Heaven's Door command, which is CD1, you get Heaven's Door. And then if you hold up forward, you get the extension. For those Hell Sweep will do... how much? Hell Sweep will do 50 damage, so you get a 50 damage Hell Sweep. Which is pretty insane. Then we get Double Twister, same Diligence, Sidestep 2, you know, whatever. No one really see people use this move that much. It gives you a decent combo. That's really all. So it's just a low laser. That's what it looks like. Do that. Just low lasers. Well, grounded laser. That's all the moves? Should be all the moves? That's all the moves he gets, and then other things I'll go over. Really important things. So, Elan Devil Form. Electric Wind God Fist. It is a mid. It is a mid launcher. It will launch crouching opponents. Yeah, just like that. You can see why this becomes a little broken. Right? Because now his 50-50 game. Huh. Sorry about that. So now his 50-50 game becomes even more dangerous than it already was. So now you have Hell Sweep into Devil's Form. Just 50 damage. And you have a mid electric. Which you can now just, if they step, doesn't matter. You'll just adjust, do a mid electric. They want to crouch the Hell Sweep. They eat a launch. Yeah, this becomes the best 50-50 in the game, essentially. Which is ridiculous. And it's why I like to use Devil Form a lot. Like, I'll use that manual. When I get into rage, I'll do like 1-1-2, like Hell Sweep. Then I'll just go into it. And I'll start applying that 50-50. Which is ridiculous. And then go over the Hell Sweep. If you want better Oki, it's better to not extend the Thunder God Fist. You get better Oki that way. Because if they want to stay on the ground, you do down 1+2 for the lasers. They want to get up, electric will catch them, or you go into more 50-50s. It's just the most insane 50-50 in the game. I messed up my controls. Wait a second. Okay. Yeah, you can see how this is broken. Mid electric. Jesus, mid electric. Oh yeah, that's right. That was the trade-off. It's no longer plus on block and no longer gets the knockback. Just fine, but it's still a safe mid launcher. That is 14 frames. But the thing is, it may not be as plus, but it still recovers just as fast. So even on block, just keep on doing it over and over. And then Hell Sweep, same thing. Keep on doing it over and over again. Anything else I'm missing? I don't think I'm missing anything. pressing anything. I'll go over devil combos in the combo section. Pressing normal from out the way, we can open up to his combos. So, Season 3 Kazuya, main thing, his combos, they all rely on the electric. You need to be good at electric if you want the optimal combos for Season 3. Now, if you can't do that, you just go back to old Season 2 combos, do these old combos. You can find those everywhere. Or you can just do this, do that, do some really easy combos. Like, you don't necessarily have to get max damage Kazuya, but you want optimal stuff. So I'll only be showing the Season 3 optimals. So the first thing I'll be doing is his enders. So I'll show you his enders. I'll do a simple combo and do his enders. So he has Hell Sweep. So we should do this. So you launcher, screw. I'll show you the ender. So ender here, Hell Sweep. This is max damage for combos usually. For ones without wall. You get Hell Sweep. That's the most damage. Then next one is Crouch Dash 3, which is usually the same damage as Hell Sweep with scaling. But if I do a normal combo here, it'll do the same damage. Like 61. Did I mess something up? Oh, the electrics. So like 65. 63. Did they change something? Usually do the same damage in combos. Like I guess they changed it. I guess CD3 is the way to go now. And that usually was the way to go since it offered better Okizeme than normal in Hell Sweep. Like that. Then other enders you could do for wall carry. Down forward 1-4. That's really good. When you do a little wall carry, well max wall carry, down forward. Oops. Down forward 1, forward 2. That's max wall carry right there. If we just need slight wall carry, back 2-4. Same thing with slight wall carry, back 2-1. That'll do a little more damage. Then if you want to end it for Okizeme, you can do electrics. And the thing about electrics is that they recover extremely fast on hit. So you can pretty much do whatever you want here. If they want to stand like so basically do that, get up, eat a mix. Tech roll, eat a mix. They want to stay on the ground. Stop. Four. Extremely good Okizeme off the electric. And another one for Okizeme, 4-3. And basically, we'll get up straight into a mix. It's like down back 4. Down back 2. If they don't want to get up, you just do forward 4 there if you want. It counts as a mix and it's grounded. It's fine. You can do forward 4. Just do what you want. Then that's his, those are his enders. Now I'll go over actual combos. So here, so Season 2 combo, normal combo, it's 2 electrics, back 4, ender. That's the pretty easy BMP. 2 electrics, back 4, ender. Now, Season 3, you would do electric, 2 electrics, deep dash electric. Do 2 electrics, deep dash electric, back to 1, screw, ender. So it's electric, deep dash electric, back to 1, and do whatever ender you want. So I'll show off the other ones. Do CD3, some Loki, damage. If you want an easier combo, just do Hell Sweep. if you want some Oki, up for 3, or another electric. If you want wall carry, you can do down for 1, for 2, down for 1, 4, back 2, 4, all those. You do all. Then I'll show you the most damaging combo if you're trying to kill. Electric, electric, deep dash, back 2, 1 screw, back, run up, back 3, 1. So I'll show it again. Oh my god. Back 3, 1. Oh my god. I'll continue. I actually hit it. There you go. 4, 4, 2. So electric, electric, deep dash, back 2, 1 screw, back 3, 1, 4, 4, 2. That's 76 damage. I messed up. That's the absolute max damage you can get. I'm a little better at it at this side. So of course. Dang, really? Dash isn't deep enough. Like that. Now that's for these electric combos. Now I'll go for other launchers. So 4 for 3. That mid launcher, mid mix up for the wave dash. The BMB here would be down forward 3, electric, back 2, 1, into ender. 67 damage there. I think before you could just do electric. Yeah, you always do 2 electrics. That's even more damage, but it's harder to do. It's a little tighter. Easier combo, just doing down forward 3, 2 electric. Doing whatever ender you want. Still really good damage, 67. That's 4 for 3. Now same thing with twin pistons. 13 frame launch. Down for 3. Oops. Down for 3. Electric. Back to 1. Screw into ender. Wow, I just cannot do these combos to ender. Then this other launcher, wall standing 2. So there's all kinds of combos you could do. Season 2, it looked a little like this. Sidestep left. Sidestep 1+2. Sidestep 1+2. 1, 2, 4, 3. Down forward 1, 4. Or you can go alternatively. You do electrics, 2 electrics there. It's 67.1. Oh, and also if you're having trouble following all these combos, I do have the script in the description for the Google Docs. I probably should have said this in the beginning, but you know, if I'm not explaining it good enough, annotations in the description. So that was the season 2 combo. You got 70 damage most of the time. Now, because you know, you gotta do electrics now. It's a pretty hard combo. Sidestep left, deep dash, dash. Yeah, I messed up with electric. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. Sidestep left. Oh my, I can't do the electric. There you go. So sidestep left, deep dash electric, back to 1, into ender. That's 74 damage. Pretty ridiculous. Seems like Kazuya's combos are now beyond extremely good. These definitely aren't even optimal. 74. Up again. Right side up. Sidestep left, electric, back to 1. Or they should be deep dashes. I messed up again. Let me just do it once. 74. Do whatever ender you want. Now off to, I think those are all of his launchers. Oh, sidestep 3. No, this gives you mini combo. You can walk up. You can just do down back 2 into a mix. That works as well. If you don't want to do down for 1-4, but you can just do upward 1-4, upward 3, ender. Dang, it's not working on that sidestep. So if you want max damage, do that, 54, decent amount. You want setup. Oh wow, I messed that up. And then you people would do upward 3 here, the down back 4. Then you go electric, do whatever you want. Other natural height launchers, don't think there's too many more. Okay, so counter launchers. So start with forward, since I forgot it in the Counterhits section. Forward, it's really easy. Electric, dash electric, and I mess it up after I say it's really easy. Let's turn counter on now. Wait, I remember some launchers. Oh, you just do dash electric to start. So 4-4-4, dash electric, dang. Electric, ender. 75 damage. Then you can do. Oops. 4-4, electric, back to 1. Walker, who you want. Whatever ender you want. Still insane damage. And then next we have counter it down for 2. This is the same combo as while standing 2. Where you sidestep left, do 2 electrics. Okay. Back to 1, into ender. 70 plus damage. Same thing with sidestep or back 1 plus 2, except you don't have to sidestep. You just do the electrics. Makes it a lot easier. $70 plus damage. Yeah, all these combos, like I said, revolve around electrics. Back to 1. Now the next thing. I didn't even. Let me go back to counter launchers. Okay. Back 1 plus 2. Oh, back 4. Back 4 combo is pretty simple. That was kind of hard. It's just electric. So here, the trick to doing this is that first electric you actually don't want to hit too deep, so you can pick up the juggle early. Yeah, that's the optimum right there. It's 4 electrics. I can get it right. Should look like that. Should be 67 damage if they're actually electrics. What else? 4-4, you know the stomp, whatever. 4-4, 3-1-4. I'll probably figure out a combo for this. Maybe you can get 3 electrics here. Maybe not. It seems that combo you're pretty limited because that turn. Yeah, it seems you can just get 2 electrics there. I can just do some easy combo. Just do season 2 combos there. Down 1 plus 2, yes. It's a long range counter hit launcher. That should be good. 66 damage. Let's try 2 electrics. 73, so that's optimal for that. Just crouch cancel electric. Oops. Dash electric, back to 1, ender. This seems to be everything for his combos. Don't think I'm missing any launchers except for neutral hop kick. This same thing, just the same thing. The combos don't change. Season 3 is just electrics, back to 1. Don't think any other launches. Back 4, counter. I feel like I went over everything. Full crash, down 4-3, guaranteed. That. Okay, I think that's good. I think now I can go over his Okizeme. I will cut this out. I realized I forgot to go over Devil, so I'll do that real quick. Do his Devil combos. Season 2 BMB was just 2 electrics, and just 2 electrics, back 4, 2 electrics, back 4, hell sweep, and Devil's Gate. That was good 70 plus damage, if I get the actual number here. And you would get 73, just a decent amount. And then the new combo, which is now obviously 3 electrics. And you want to go as deep as possible when you're doing the hell sweep. If you don't, that extension, then this gate is gonna miss. Like that. Now you get 82 damage, so 73, which is a little ridiculous. Now alternatively, if you want to do the thing 4, you cannot get Okizeme by not extending it because the range is not as good as when you don't extend it, so you can't just not end this. So if you do want Oki, just do 2 electrics, back, actually no, that was good damage. 3. Oh yeah, okay. Guess I was wrong. So you would do 2 electrics, back to 1, then Heaven's Gate, but don't extend it. Oops. Oh my god. And then you can do what you want, walk up, do lasers, do another mix, you know, mid electric, then hell sweep extension, keep on doing that over and over. You know, you get the gist of it. Then you have twin pistons. This you can do down 4-3, electric. Actually, no, you probably do electric, dash electric. Oops. Not sure if it works. Okay, normal combo. Down 4-3, electric, same thing as normal two-piston combo. I don't think you can get the Heaven's Door extension. Oh, you can. You'll hit even if you don't accept it too, so you can get Oki off this. What else? Forward plus 2, yes. Forward plus 2. Here you would just catch, put it back 2, and you can just do a really easy combo into an ender. Oops, I ain't the combo. That's still 60-ish damage. I don't think I'm missing anything. Maybe I'll actually go over this real quick. Devil Kazuya, I forgot it in the section. Heihachi's forward 4. He gets that same property to where if it hits a crouching opponent, it's plus, really plus. You can guarantee stuff. So Heihachi has plus 13, guarantees down 41-2. Kazuya plus 50. You can get 10 pistons. So do that. No, get whatever combo. Yeah, do what you want. I forgot to mention, I'll just put this as a side note in the combo section, sorry. Now, I think that should be all his launchers. Oh, I almost forgot. Side step 2. So side step 2, optimal, up 1 plus 2. That ain't it. Okay. So, side step 2, up 1 plus 2, run up, electric, back to 4, same thing. Dang. Hitting this off axis is kinda hard. Alright, I feel like this combo's a little too hard. Nope, it's possible. Put in the damage there, it's around 90-ish damage if I didn't miss that electric. But there's an easier combo, just do laser, run up, back 4. This combo's a lot easier, still pretty decent damage. Now, shouldn't be, let me just go back in here, I shouldn't be missing anything now. Yes, okay, I'm good. Okay, I can end this section now, and then now go into his Okizeme Walls. His main Okizeme tools, and also do walls as well, since I've already mentioned Okizeme a lot in this guide. So, first thing when you think about Okizeme, what hits him ground? Oh, it's got a lot of main tools, down 3 works really good. But its main thing is forward, forward, forward. Reason this is good, notice how it flips him over. So even after this hits grounded, keep on doing it for more and more OP if they don't want to get up and don't want to take roll. The main reason people wouldn't want to get up against Kazuya is to avoid his mix-ups and try to punish if he tries to whiff stuff, so if they expect a tech roll, you know, they would go for a mix. But if they don't, you just look at it, see, you just hit him on the ground. So that's also really good because Kazuya has extremely good Okizeme off of all this stuff. Let's take him off that. So like I'll show, like I've already shown multiple times, his combo unders have really good Okizeme. Just 4 for 4. Like just like that. And if I set him to tech roll, look at that. He has to block it. Set him to tech roll right. Has to block it. No matter what, it's gonna hit. So it's a decent option select for if you don't care if they're not gonna get up or if they're gonna tech roll. You just forward, forward, forward. No matter what, it will hit him. I realize I'm doing the combo wrong. No matter what, it will hit. And if they do know some tech rolling, of course, that will leave it open for mix-ups. So most people like the duck, so obviously because you have the health suite. And now just do that. You can mix it up, you know, do electrics. Or you can just do a mid, you know, classic tech roll 50-50 thing. Like health sweep. Tech roll, no matter which side, you just do 2 crouch dashes, and every mix there, if they tech roll, cannot be avoided. You need 2 crouch dashes, because if you only do 1, you won't readjust this properly. If you do this like that, you'll miss the first hit anyway. 2 crouch dashes. Mess that up. This is how to keep his offense going, keep that 50-50 vortex in. Don't want to, again, don't want to stay on the ground. 4-4-4. Pretty simple Okizeme. It's pretty good. This 4-4-4 is the main tool that covers a lot of stuff. Obviously, you have his Okizeme options. I went over his combo enders, so you know if they tech roll, mix up. Into even more mixes. Into even more mixes. Combo. Gets wrong on the mid. Oki. Eat the low. Whatever. Another vortex. Sweat. More. And trim chop. Okay, that's mainly his Oki. Well, I forgot the setup. Ball ender setup. Actually, I'm covering walls next. Okay, doesn't matter. I'm combining the two. So after Okizeme, we have walls. Just put him at the wall. Kazuya's wall game is insanely ridiculous. I was gonna show you that pseudo block infinite that he pretty much has. I'll show you here. So, electrics. No knockback at the wall. This is basically an infinite. One thing they can do is duck. So if they want to duck, oh look at that, forward 4. Mid +4. For a high, that's +5. So if you do this right, this is pretty much an infinite. And the only way to get out of it is to down jab. But if they down jab, up forward 3. Safe mid, wall splat. Or they press any button, they get high wall splat, alpha here, they get counter hit by this, they get hit by it, into even more plus frames. Like it's really bad. Kazuya near the wall is a pressure monster. They can't even do normal jabs, they can just keep on doing electrics. And if they wanna try and duck it and punish it, 4-4. It's pretty good. And down jab, only thing that will be both options. Up forward 3, low pressure. Okay, now I'll go over more stuff about its walls. Cool thing about counter down 4-2, I should have went over this, but I decided to go to the wall. Go to the wall, 1+2. It's standing status, not a couple stop. So you can do no wall unders here. If you do it right. There you go. That's off a counter input, off the wall. And 3H strings. Down forward 1, those mix up at the wall become even more dangerous. There's no down have 4, extreme plus frames, down forward 1, no matter what. Down forward 1 4 will give you a hard wall splat into respawn. Down forward 1 2, this ender at the wall. Notice how it gives that knockdown. Only way to get out of that is the back roll. That provides a perfect setup for his blockable. No one's gonna react to that. Absolutely no one's gonna react to that. So you're doing a wall, boom, they back roll, straight into that. Mess it up. Hang. What? Grind to that. That's a 22 frame unblockable. Not gonna react to it. Because no matter what, near the wall, over here, this will be a free mix. No matter what. They try to press anything. They try and press anything while setting 3. Little ridiculous. And while staying 3, same properties, hard wall splat, resplat, wall combo. Really dangerous. Since that down forward 1-2 ender puts some crouch, they back roll, that's gonna hit them out of the back roll. And if they don't back roll, well, you just get guaranteed follow-ups. Like, so they're gonna try and they're gonna try and tech roll. Just stomp them. Since the back roll is how you get out of that. I think that's the main part of his wall. 1+2, down forward 1-4. This down forward 1-2 wall ender. You know, these 3 hit strings are really dangerous. I'll just show you. Yeah, you just I'll go over wall combo enders right after this, but these three hit strings, so back 2-4-1, pressuring them. You know, that last hit will catch them. This also will catch people. When you get these hard wall spots, like down for 4, wall stand 3, 1+2, you backdash to back 3-1 to respawn. Just do it right. That's the ball off axis. Just like that. Oh, that was almost up. Claudia is such kind of a weird hitbox. And after that's a little easier. So you do backdash, back 3-1, freeze flat, 1. And walls. I think that's mainly all it was. Yeah, so that's all over for walls. Now I'll go over his wall enders now. So I'll just do it for 1+2. I'll go over his. Oh, that's right. That 4-2. I mentioned that earlier. It's fine. 4-2, great wall splat. Okay, I'll go over his wall ender combos. So firstly, I'll just briefly go over his wall carry combo. So if you wanted wall carry, you would end in down forward 1-4. You would end in down forward 1-4-2, or you would end in back 2-4 and back 2-1. Oh, stupid. So it look a little like this. Yeah. Combo. Like that. And then I'll show you all of his different wall enders, and I'll show you like a max damage combo. So I'll just do 1+2 when I do it. So his most optimal one. You do wall standing 4, down forward 1-4, 1+2. That's 61 damage. 60. I'll do wall standing 3. So wall standing 1. Oh, wall standing 4, down forward 1-4, 1+2 on the wall. And if you're doing a long combo, I'll show you. If you're doing a long combo and you've already used all like gravity, you can end it on a down 4 or down 1. So like, say you're doing a ton of electrics. That's like too like that. Electrics use a lot of gravity. Okay, that's good. Okay, so say you're using a lot of gravity with these electrics. God. You would use down 4 instead. Oh wow, even that's too much. Jeez. Oh, never mind that. Even that's too much gravity. So I'll go over it again. Wall standing 4, down forward 1-4, 1+2. Or if you use a lot of gravity, for 1-4, down 4, or also down for 1-4, down 1. And then I talked about the down forward 1-2 wall ender, wall standing 2 to mix up whatever you want. Unblockable setup. I messed up rotation on this thing right here. So you have this easy wall ender you can do. It's just back 2-4, down forward 1-4. This other wall ender, back 3-1, down forward 1-4, and different wall ender. This is for if you're like really far from the wall, and they happen to wall split. Electric, 1+2. I'll show an example of that actually. So like, say you do this, just this normal combo. That's actually a little too much. Oh, okay, I have to do something. See, like you wall splat from, oh my god. So you wall splat from far away. Jesus. that, run up electric. If you think you don't have time for that wall standing 4, you just do an electric and a 1+2. And obviously he has the classic wonders back in old Tekkens. You had down 4, 3, 2, 1. That's decent. It's really easy. And then back 2, 4, 1. He also has back 3, 1, 4, 3. Those, all 3 of these are really easy. It's just one string. So we have down 4, 3, 2, 1. Back 4, 2, 1. Back 2, 4, 1. And then back 3, 1, 4, 3. Now I'll just go over real quick. Yeah, if you hit electric on the wall, like you're doing the infinite. If you get a high wall splat, I will show you the optimal. So you do the electric again, forward 4, that will spike. Then down forward 1, 4, 1+2. That's completely guaranteed. And if you look at the damage, that's 36 damage on scale because it spiked them. That's only off a high wall splat, so only times to really get a lot of damage off this is off an electric, because you're not really gonna high step from that high. Alright, let me just do perfect electric real quick. Show you. I actually don't think. That's still 112. That's still a ridiculous amount. I'm gonna show you that it's unavoidable. No matter what. Put one back quick roll. Still doing that. Tech roll right. Tech roll left. Quick recovery. I don't even know what this is. What is that? I don't even think that works in this situation. Yeah. Nothing. They do nothing. And try to do wake ups. They will counter hit, do even more damage. Other wake ups, I don't even need to show those. I think this is toe kick. Nope, not even toe kick works. Spring kick. I think I know this definitely isn't gonna work either. Yeah, this is absolutely unavoidable. And I think the only way to get out. Nope, not even side rolling works. Well, idling. Idling has to be the only way. Yes, idling is the only way to get out of the setup. So you have to not do anything. You can't roll, can't get up, can't wake up, can't tech roll, can't do anything, can't back roll, can't wake up. The only way to do it is to do nothing. And you know what that means. This, wait a second. Oh, not even doing backwards wake up, yeah. So, you know what that means. When they do nothing, stop. Yep, that goes for his wall, and goes for all that. Next is throws. I'll cut this off. Okay, now we're on to the next section, throws. So, because Kazuya's throw game is almost non-existent, I'll say that now. He does not have too many throws, but you just go into his moves list, you see. All he has is ultimate tackle, the Mishima, Stonehead, and generic throws. And his crash dash throw, that's all. So you have Stonehead, which all the Mishimas have, classic, guaranteed 4/4/4. If they don't tech roll, they do tech roll. Mix. Oh, I forgot. You have to always have to tech roll 2 crash dashes. Get a mix. Now so it's pretty bad because Kazuya only has 1+2 throws, and most people can react and just press 1+2 pretty easy. And his generic throws, those are easy to react to. It's obviously not on 1+2, so just press any button. I think his two throw or his back throw is good for position changing. Because even if they tech, then I just even if they tech, wrong one. Oh, never mind. Neither of them position change. Okay. So it turns out, okay, so neither of his generic tones position change, which is not good because everyone's gonna tech these. And this one, his 1+2 throw position changes. So even if they tech it, change positions. Same thing with his crouch dash throw. So down forward, whatever. Notice days. I should turn this off probably. So this will give a position change, 40 damage, really unreactable crouch dash mix. It's like his only good throw. This sucks. Everyone can react to this throw. But if it does it, oh, you can get a free mix. What else was? Yep, that's not even good position changes. It's really, this would be a really storage section. Just me doing 2 throws. Because I'm gonna go straight into floor breaks for after this, after I cut it. This is going to be floor breaks. So, floor breaks for Kazuya. I'll tell you, he has a lot of floor breaks, and a lot of them are trash. Because the only ones you want to use are these spike breaks. And you might be thinking, what's a spike break? Well, there's a clear difference between a spike break and so a normal break. After the floor break, feet towards. Spike breaks. I'm just doing one real quick. Spike breaks, when you floor break, head towards. Why is that important? Well, if you notice, when I do a normal break, I can't resplat them. But when I do a spike break, you can resplat them for extra damage, which is really important. See, normal breaks you can only just get one wall combo. Spike breaks, you get a resplat plus wall combo. So we'll take, what are the 4 spike breaks? Well, his main one is his rage drive. So his rage drive going to Devil, this will spike break, just like that. And you can resplat with either standing 4 or down 4 too. So I'll demonstrate it again. Just like that. Down 4-2 resplat. Hell sweep to Heaven's Gate ender. A lot of damage. Now the other one, which is pretty obvious, it's Devil Kazuya Heaven's Gate. I don't really have to demonstrate this one, so it's really the same move. I'm not wasting a floor break. His other floor breaks in normal are down back 2. Down back 2 will spike break, and you can get normal wall combo off it. I messed it up there. So standing 4, resplat. Normal wall combo. And his other spike break, which is he's only has 4. Is down 4 to 1-2. So it's pretty much the same move. Messed up again. That's a lot more damage than doing normal break. So he has a lot of floor breaks. The ones you want to avoid are forward 4, up forward 4. So this 4-3. Actually, no, 4-3 is actually decent mid screen because if it hits, I'll show you. God. 4-3 mid screen if it hits. Normal hit, floor breaks. And you can get a combo. Just like that. And then he has other, let's go back to the wall. He has other normal breaks. He has his stomp. Like that. That's a normal 4 break. You're not gonna get too much of a combo off that. Then he has down forward 4-4 and wall standing 4-4. Those are his others normal breaks. You don't want to use those. You want to use a spike break. Like these. Those. Don't want to use those two. So I'll go over it again. Use the spike breaks. The rage drive. this. Heaven's Gate. Other spike brick as well. Down back 2 and down forward 1 2. So you get a resplat combo. Same thing with this, and I didn't even do the resplat. Wow, okay, I didn't even get a combo. Okay. So I'll just demonstrate like why Kazuya is ridiculously good on these maps. Let's go back to default. Let's go at the normal angle. Oops. I'll just demonstrate a small combo here. I backdash enough. Oh my god. And you see why that's a little broken. Okay, that was 4 bricks. I'll see in the next section wall bricks. We are on 2 wall bricks. I'll also go pretty straightforward because I'm just gonna go through what his wall bricks are. So the main thing, add a wall brick, hell sweep, this whole wall brick. And you can get a full combo off it, which is really good. And if you want big damage, oops, well, I was gonna show you that almost too. That wall breaks. Crouch dash 3, big damage. That wall breaks as well. If you're doing it off some move, so like you go down 4 3 2. I'll do a bunch, but you're not gonna get like a combo afterwards. Your combo is really gonna depend afterwards on how big your combo was before. So like if I go to balcony break and I say approach, if I do some huge wall carry combo, like if I do something like this, oops. Let's say I'll do back 2 4 1. I do something really stupid. Like I do this. Oh my god, no, fine. Jesus. Let's say do this. So like do that. Like here, you're not gonna get much. CD3. And like the best enders for after you do it are CD3. So you literally just do it again. Actually, it's kind of hard to do. So other things you can do, it's just solo wall enders. So you can do up 4 3 for Okizeme. You can also do same thing with electric. Do just an electric, go for Oki. You can do, I think that's really all. If you've done a long combo, you do up 4 3, electric, CD3. There's only 3 things you can do. Oh, there's one more thing. Let me just demonstrate it real quick. It's really stupid. You can do unblockable. That's that. That'll do that. And then I guess those are really his only options for after the wall break. I mean, Hell Sweep might work, but it might miss as well since it's 2 hits. So now I'm just gonna go over his wall breaks. So let's just go this range. Oh, okay. So I showed Hell Sweep, I showed CD3, showed down 4 3 2, back 2 4. It's another wall break. Another one, if you don't want to soak up too many hits, for 1+2, Demon, Demon Glorious God Fist. Forward 1+2, his wall bounce move, that also wall breaks. Back 3-1, 4-1, ending in the mid, that will also wall break, although I don't think it's even, yeah, it's possible off that. But they don't really use that. Far away, he's got tracking move. Back 4. I think I'll stand approach. Yeah, from that far it will wall break. Forward 4-2 also wall breaks. Or forward 2 and forward 4-2. So forward 2 like a wall splat, it'll give you a combo. Forward 4-2 as well. Also, I'm thinking of some wall breaks. And down forward 1-4, obvious. This being a wall under. It also uses your screw for the combo. So if you break the wall with that, same thing you need to break the wall with back 2-1. You cannot screw again after that. So down forward 1-4, back 2-1. You're not gonna get a combo after that. Down forward 2, also wall breaks. I set up forward 3, also set up forward 3. Oh, what the? It's like standing, but not in combos. Okay, odd. Now here, the stupidest wall break you can ever think of. There you go. Yeah, if you wanna be flashy and BM, oh, you can dash up, manual transformation, laser. I think that's all of them. Back to my, yep, that's pretty much all of his. Oh, 4-3. I almost forgot about 4-3. This is also break. So mainly you want to be using the ones that don't use your screws. So Crouch Dash 3, Hell Sweep, Glorious Demon God Fist, down forward 2. You really want to use those when you're breaking it for combos. And don't want to use too many hits. Oh, 1+2. I don't think 1+2 does it. Yeah, 1+2 doesn't wall break during a combo. Yeah, but it doesn't normally. Same thing with up 4-3. They will not break the wall if it's in a combo. So keep that in mind. It'll just spike them down like that. Don't think I'm missing anything. Oh, his Stonehead breaks the wall. How could I forget about that? I think that's everything. That's everything about for his wall breaks. So the main ones you want to use are Hell Sweep, Crush Dash 3, Glorious Demon God Fist, forward 1+2, and down forward 2. Because anyone with at least amount of hits and no screws. So that's it for wall breaks. Okay, this will be the last section. Is wall bounce. His wall bounce. He only has one wall bounce move. His Glorious Demon God Fist. The input is forward 1+2, and is a -9 safe mid that wall bounces. And so if you're right next to the wall, get that, you just standing forward resplat, then do normal combo. So this is like optimal damage. Alright, you could probably, yeah, do this trick. You do that. But then farther and farther you get to the wall, more your options are. This is going to be a really short section, so I'll tie it in with the outro. So like that far, you see 3. Oh, that's not. Like this far. See, you do CD3, get big damage, pretty good damage. You know, a good distance again. That's 92, just by doing the spike check. Or you can do optimal ender, and that's literally all for his wall bounce. Decided to make that last section because it's the easiest. There's not much to it. It's just one move. There's not much really you can do about it. Like if you're slightly farther than the wall, can't do CD3. Just do an electric. Or you can just do 1, 2, 4, 3. that'll work as well. Or just 1-2. So if you're right next to the wall, standing 4. If you're too close, if you're close but not far enough, you can do like 1-2, like maybe even 1-2-2. Like that. And if you're the perfect distance, crash S3, wall combo. So that's it for Full Break, and that is actually it for this whole Season 3 guide. If you made it this far, I hope this is great as an intro to Kazuya. I hope you figure out the basics of this character, as he's such a fun character. It's great to play. And made it to the end of the video. Thank you for watching.